Hello, fellow troglodytes, and welcome to Feed the Monster with me, the most everyone, aka MrSuryt. Just been down in the mines, collecting a little bit of obsidian. Probably not enough for what I wanted to probably not enough for what I want to do today. It's very early and I'm not feeling 100%. So you're going to have to forgive the occasional little stuff up there. Which I'm pretty well known for anyway. Now, today I did tell you guys another little bit of a lie. I told you that I was going to be working on Thaumcraft. And that was definitely a lie, because I'm not going to. Now, I'm going to work on something else. I'm going to work on my liquid storage room. Kind of. I've got all these levels here, 48 at the moment. I will die probably within the next, I don't know, half an hour knowing me, and lose all those. So I want to do something with those today. I've created another little room down here and then another little room down here as well. This one here I'm probably not going to get to today. This is going to be, I suppose, a library. Yeah, I'm going to do some auto enchanting in there. But this here is going to be my liquids room. And the very first liquid, and the main focus of today's build, is to get rid of those levels, to turn them into something useful. We can do that. Now is this... It is crafting. Oh, thank God. I have been making a fair bit of glass in the system. And I have taught it how to make some panes. That's about the only thing new here. What else do we need for today? We don't want to create the panes just yet. We want to make tanks. That's what we want to make. Actually, we do need the panes. I had a little look at the fish tanks. They're kind of boring looking. But these tanks, this is a different story altogether. Need obsidian, and we do need those glass panes. Alright then. Glass panes, it is. Let's just start off with... Oh, geez, that was quick. 64? Yeah, I'm really not sure that I've got enough obsidian, or glass panes for that matter, for what I want to do today, but let's see how many of those we can create. 24, not bad. 16, oh, we've got to smelt up the sand. Not to worry, we can do that. What's that one? Hardened glass. No, that's definitely not a tank. There's 32. We'll come back to you. We're going to need more of them. What else do I want? We want a little bit of iron to create some of these guys. And with that, we want to make one of these. An XP drain. That's not all I want to do, but we'll show that off anyway. Now these tanks here, they're neat, I guess. They're pretty decent. Just an open blocks, 16,000 Minecraft buckets. So nothing fancy there. One bucket is 1,000 Minecraft buckets. So we got 16 buckets in each tank. Pretty standard for a tank. They do connect up, and they will share whatever liquid you put in there. However, you'll note that when I look at this here, it says 16, 16, 16, 16. All up, that there is 64,000, but it won't show you the total amount, which is the only real drawback with these tanks. Oh, this is one other drawback. They don't break with this pickaxe in one big blob. Anyway, one thing you can do with these tanks, however, one of these guys on top, and it does make it quite easy to jump up on top still. But you'll see, I just skimmed over it there. The XP drain that we created and put on top has just put 960 Minecraft buckets worth of XP into the tank. Let's get rid of that drain because this is not where we want to put it. Let's get rid of the tank. And yeah, look at that. How neat's that? You can actually carry it around. It's still all in there. So you can carry liquids around like this. You can move your tanks around. I still probably prefer something like a Railcraft. I'd like Zycraft tanks. They were pretty neat, but Railcraft tanks are quite useful too, and I do enjoy using them. And they're probably going to be a little bit easier to make. However, I want to try something a little bit different. So that's what we're going with. Now, one other one we want is... Well, you can use these here because they connect up. You can use them as pipes as well, as long as you're only going down. There you go, it is in there. It's spread out across here, 192 across each of the bottom ones there. So as long as the fluid is only going down or in a line, you can actually use them as pipes. But of course, we don't want to waste all that obsidian and glass making these kind of pipes. So now we've got a bunch of tanks that have 192 experience in them. Yay. We want... here we go, some fluid duct. Now there is two different types. You've got one using hardened glass right there, or fused quartz. Fused quartz, neat. Didn't know that, but anyway. And then a bit of copper. The other way is just to make it out of lead. You can't see the fluid in there, but it doesn't matter because these are going in the wall, so this is definitely what we are making. So let's get rid of that recipe. Bit of copper, bit of lead. Let's just make... I mean, we've got plenty of copper and lead, so let's make a ton of this stuff. We'll put it right there. Okay, where am I going to put all this? I'm going to put it right here. I figure the best place to put your experience is going to be at the front door. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, of course, we need the tank there because these... Let's find a spot where I can get out here. These fluid duct pipes, you can put the drain on top of them. You can put the drain on top of anything. It doesn't actually suck into those fluid duct pipes. Doesn't matter if I flick around with it with the wrench or not. You can't. It just won't do it. You can, however, connect fluid duct pipes to the tanks like so. Now, of course, fluid duct pipe does need a lever. Sure. Let's get you out. Not the lever, let's get out... What's that? Redstone energy conduit. Nope, that's not what we need. Wrench. Wrench for a start. Oh, okay. Pick you back up. And... Dink. Now we need to get out of here. Or do we? No, we don't. Because I know there's a tree right there. And we got a piece of cobble right here. I still want to get out though. Because I've just decided I want to do things maybe do it a little bit different. I want to see about putting a pneumatic servo on the fluid duct pipe. Let's try it. For that we need iron, glass and redstone, and I'm pretty sure we got plenty of that, so let's get rid of you. Redstone, iron, glass is actually probably the only one that we don't have a great deal of. Here we go. Right there. We had to come up here anyway to whack the drain down, so here we go. That way I can just come in from exploring, sit on there for a little bit and drain our experience away. And you know what, we want to go back out there. find our way in. There we go. Ooh. That's what we need. We need sticks, not a piece of wood. Oh, we decided... What am I doing? What am I doing? Ah, there we go. We can put the pneumatic servo on the fluid duct pipes. Excellent. That enables us to just say, hey, go for gold. If we really wanted to. And now that tank is empty. Fluid duct experience pipe. Neat, 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 neat. Let's bring it all the way along. It's probably a little bit easier to make the fluid duct pipes than it is to make a bunch of these tanks and have them all leading to it. Leading around the place. But realistically we could have just used the tanks as pipes here if we wanted to. But I don't want to, so we're not going to. Torch is probably not in the best of spots. No, it's not. Not too sure if we'd need it, but just in case we're going to light this tunnel up. This should bring it out right where we want it. Oh. We'll have to decorate that a little bit. It's a bit ugly. This is why we had an extra piece of limestone in our pocket. Here we go. And we're just going to whack a bunch of these tanks down. You can see they connect up nicely, and we are getting that last little bit of... Oops. The last little bit of XP into it. It's all joining up there. That's because there's barely enough for one tank. We'll just create a nice big invisible tank here. Kind of an odd shape. There is a little bit of XP in there. Gonna have to make a few more. Why am I running all the way back up? Oh, a crafting table down here. Crafting... an ME terminal, crafting terminal down here. Okay, panes. You. We want tons of you, please. We also want obsidian. I should teach the system how to make this. I am going to go with a lot of the other... There we go. Tanks. I'm not going to stick with these type of tanks. They're fun and all, but they have their limitations. Why am I not getting what I want? We're going to have to go down and have a look at the system. Oh, whilst I'm here. Probably going to be a reasonably quick one today because, as I'm sure you can tell, and I have already mentioned, not feeling 100% today. But it's been a while since I've recorded, so I've got to get my fix in. Currently crafting 113 panes. We have glass. Yes, we do. Why are you not using the glass that's in there? I do not know. Do not know. It's obviously trying to smelt it up or something, maybe? We've got sand. Do we have power? We've got power. I don't know. The system has decided it doesn't want to work. Oh well. Not to worry. We can manage. Let's get another 18 of those. Run them back up. My base is really starting to turn into a bit of a warren. We'll finish this here off a little bit, I guess. That'll do for now. That's quite a large tank for experience. There's a couple of ways of making experience, of course. But this one here saves me from... Okay, just drain it out. So you know what? I'm also going to make iron bars. Yeah, I knew I had more. Another one of you. I'm going to put a drain down here as well. Just in case I'm down here working and I run out of XP in here, I can just jump on. Now this here will not fill up. It'll fill up the bottom layer. It will not fill up higher. So now all we got to do is sit here for a little bit, collect up some experience. It's a little frustrating, I guess, not knowing exactly how much you've got. But that's okay with experience, because I'm not going to use a great deal of it. Not to begin with. And now we're absolutely flying along. Look how fast it's going. Done. Look at all that juicy experience. It's going to be a lot of exploring in order to get it right up to the top. I reckon we could probably get it maybe up 1 or 2 blocks, I reckon. But anyway, that is our experience tank. Through here, like I mentioned before, we're going to have to save it for another episode. I'm going to turn this into a bit of auto-crafting. Not auto-crafting. Auto-enchanting. So we have the auto-enchanting table, also from Open Blocks. Made like so. There is an auto-anvil, yep, right next door. I'm going to get both of those going in here. And we're also going to look at putting in... Well, we're going to get a bookshelf going as well, I guess. We're also going to put in maybe some printing... What's it called? Printing press or something along those lines. This doodad right here. Because that way we can copy any books that we make. And one more machine we want to put in here is the... What's it called? Disenchanter? Somewhere around here. What is that? Oh, I want to look at that one. Anyway, we're also going to disenchant a lot of stuff. But for the time being, it's adventuring time. Need to get a whole ton of experience into that tank. Thankfully, all my torches keep getting nicked off, so I am getting attacked by mobs every time I come out here. We have got way too much charcoal at the moment. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. A nice quick one. My throat's already starting to get sore. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Got yourself a few ideas with the open blocks tanks and the experience drain. I'd like to have these experience drains near all of my doors. Unfortunately, if we dig up right here, yeah, my front doors, there's nowhere underneath it. The other one's about here. Excuse me. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.